Welcome to the first edition of County Life TV. It's me, Alexander Thurgood Marshall IV, and my good friend Troy Thaniel Keithanielus VII. We're here, it's Maryland Day, St. Mary City. What better way to pop off County Life than find out what County Life was back when this first started out?
Well, you heard him. Come hither.
County Life.
In the year 1633, Leonard Calvert led settlers on a voyage upon the Ark and the Dove. In March 1634, they landed in Maryland. They established the first capital of the colony and called it St. Mary's City.
That's a long trip.
That is a long trip.
They should have rode the party bus.
They should have rode the party bus.
On site is a recreation of a merchant ship, such as the Dove.
County Life.
This is something that would have been used by the Maryland colonists to do trading up and down the coast with the other colonies.
Okay.
The hold would be filled up with goods.
Storage.
And then the crew would have quarters up forward and back aft.
It's a nice little lodging.
It's true.
It's no A&E hotel, but I suppose it will suffice for now. Near, far, wherever you are, it's the county life. It's the only life for me.
Noblemen of the colony gathered in establishments such as the Van Sweringer House to discuss politics. Though the food of the time was a bit bland, the drinks flowed aplenty.
So I guess they didn't have Old Bay back then, did they?
No, probably not.
This is the first 10-ounce Bud Light.
One Negro man named Paul. One other Negro named William. They spelled it with an E.
What's the pronunciation on that?
I guess it's still Negro.
Negro.
Once again, they just took something from us, a letter. That E is just gone.
Meanwhile, the common folk gathered together around campfires during social events, such as militia musters.
And right now we have some cornbread in there that's just finishing off.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
We'll be...
When was the first ham stuffed?
That's a good question.
Actually, the slaves that did it.
Oh, really?
They used to get the worst part of the pig, so in order to make it tasty,
Delicious.
they used a lot of hot pepper and spices and stuffed it around there, and anything like that makes it taste really
And now it's delicious.
So-
Maybe with some cornbread, got yourself a meal.
Water was dangerous to drink.
Oh, wow.
And even little children drank beer. They made a weaker form of beer for
Excellent.
that. And so they had to make it several times a year and store it.
So there was no green door at the time.
No.
The tobacco industry reigned supreme as Maryland's chief export was grown in plantations such as this one. It was here where the first seeds of freedom in the new land were planted, where both master and servant alike can fulfill their dreams of prosperity and providing for their families.
Well, you're doing a fine job of raising these young lads and raising what will one day be a wonderful, great land full of promise for all. Liberty, tolerance, justice.
You go to Oxford or something?
I
It's quite liberal thinking, isn't he, John? Sounds like an Oxford man, doesn't he?
went to Oxford Community College.
St. Mary's is home to many firsts, such as the first Catholic chapel in English America, the first legislator of African descent in North America, Matthias de Sousa, Maryland's first state house, the Country's House.
Here we are. 'Tis a beautiful state house it is. Home of such weddings as Christopher Garland and Casey Kefferly, and other notable St. Mary's Countyites.
In 1649, there was enacted here the first law establishing freedom of religion, celebrated on May 1st, Law Day.
May 1st, May Day. Now, college kids get naked on that day and ride bicycles.
It's true.
County life.
Now, you're a delegate for the state?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, a delegate. This is our law house, the courthouse where we, held most of our trials throughout the years here in St. Mary City.
Yeah, and it was about 50 years or so they had the state house.
Quite right. This is actually a reconstruction of it. The original site is down yonder.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Down yonder.
Yes. County life.
Hear ye, found guilty for the crime of impersonating a public official, sentenced to a day in the pillory.
You see this right here? This is punishment. 24 hours you would sit here and people could come by and throw rocks at you is what she said. So you either die or you sit here and get stoned for 24 consecutive hours. That's pretty crazy. It looks like it would hurt. Are you comfortable?
No.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Imagine if someone was throwing rocks at you.
Historic St. Mary City is a glorious living museum. To learn more of the early county years, come here for a hands-on learning experience at this amazing National Historic Landmark. Whether for a walkabout, a group tour, for the numerous special events, or as a volunteer, Historic St. Mary City is fun for all. For more information, visit stmarycity.org. Till next time, County Life.